Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and we're back for some more of the Persona 4 Golden Let's Play. If you did miss out during the last one, well, we just went and got ourselves back into the groove of the social linking once again. If you guys do recall, during the last couple of videos, well, we just went ahead on into the secret laboratory where Nayato's shadow version of himself was going to be at, and now, however, what we are going to have to do now is just wait on his recovery at this point in time, and we're not even in the month of October yet, so we still got plenty of other things to go and do, and that's why there's a lot of different side stuff that we could go and try out with. Like, you could go and start making some models if you want to. You could also go and basically kind of maxed out all your different characters if you haven't went and done so just yet. Or, however, you can also be in an intimate relationship with somebody if you have made it up into one of the said type of max ranking parts here. And I know that currently right now we are in an intimate relationship with Marie at this point in time, and I know that we've been kind of doing a whole bunch of other different flirtatious stuff with some of the other different past female characters, but now what we're going to be doing is having Marie alongside with us, so that is pretty cool. And mind you, having Marie alongside with us now, I wonder if there is going to be anything that is going to be happening within the dialogue, because I know that Marie is going to be another said person to be getting thrown into the TV at some point. But however, doing some research is that I think originally before I believe I said that with Marie she was going to be the next one to get thrown into the TV next. Well, however, that is not going to be the case just yet, because there is one more other particular person that will be getting thrown into the TV, and that is going to be with Nanako. And I'm actually kind of curious to see how that is going to happen, because I know that Nanako always does watch the TV at night all the time, so maybe something will probably happen during one of those said other type of days while she's watching TV, and maybe that mysterious creature is going to try and basically snatch her up or something. That's going to happen there. But speaking about with Nanako, though, it seems like she's really upset with what was going on with Dojima there during the very beginning of this said episode for today, and I know that she was trying to get like some sort of like parent type of survey or some sort of thing that was going on for her school, and it seems like Dojima again is being like not really of a not nice of a father all that too much, because again with him and his wife situation that went on with the whole car accident thing, doesn't really seem like he spends too much time with Nanako a whole lot, and normally we always have to be like the much bigger older brother to at least kind of pick up the pace like for Dojima as well too. But hopefully Dojima will kind of at least somewhat change his ways a little bit. I know that we kind of saw that here and there so far. I know that he was able to go and see the fireworks with Nanako there, so at least that was somewhat of something nice for him though. But again, Nanako really shouldn't be all that too upset with her father anyways, all that too much. Because again, he's like, Dojima still likes Nanako still, so they still have at least some sort of bond between them there. And we should at least be able to get ourselves with another type of ranking system here from Nanako though. Just only have 3 more others to go from here. And I don't know if I already went and said this already so far throughout this episode for today, but within the 2 videos, we are going to be doing a brand new Prox guide. And yes, if you guys are kind of curious for exactly what type of Prox guide is going to be happening throughout here, well, I believe we are going to be jumping into onto a game that is going to be on the PS4 known as Pac-Man World Repack. And for me personally is that I've never actually got to play the original Pac-Man World game before, so it would be interesting to go and try it out at some point. And now mind you, I'm not going to be doing it as like 100% type of walkthrough. I think originally in this particular part of like the first thing that is going to happen within the Prox guide, this episode is going to be somewhat long, because originally I was thinking about probably doing it as like 100% guide on trying to explore everything throughout all the different areas throughout the throughout the different levels, but now since I've been kind of realizing it so far, and since I am going to be jumping into World 2 at pretty much soon around within the game, I kind of just want to make sure that we just clear through the level and just kind of steamroll through everything, not really go our way to collect like too much amount of stuff, because like I think if I kind of do more exploration throughout the game, it's going to be taking way too long, and I don't think you guys really want to see a very long type of video to go through. I think it would just be something just to be a little bit much quicker. So there we go, we just went and helped out with Yosuke there for the time being. So now let's just go and do another type of social linking for the time being, and let's see exactly where we're going to be going to next. So it looks like we're going to be heading off with Kanji. I know that Kanji did go and bring up on the topic that he did want to go and spend some time with us for today, so we will go and see it. And oh, well, that's pretty nice of Kanji there. Normally, sometimes Kanji's not really the nicest or friendly of people out here, but it looks like he went and did some making of some different type of plushies here or something like that, and he was able to go and give it to that kid. Because I know that if you guys do recall, during the past type of spending some time with Kanji, this kid unfortunately did go and lose his stuffed animal, and there was Kanji to go and at least somewhat help out with the situation. So that's pretty good of him. At least he's kind of changing his attitude a little bit. Now, Crown Jewel is going to be somewhat coming around the corner at some point soon, and I don't know if you guys went and saw the Crown Jewel type of brand new belt that's going to be happening. I don't know if I even brought this up during one of the in the talking points that was happening, but I believe that happened, I think, during the Bad Blood. I think PLE, Triple H came out there. He did go and show off like some sort of like new belt or something around there. That was like during the same time that Gunther was also kind of trash-talking Goldberg, which we may get that said type of match for Crown Jewel at some point soon as his retirement match there for Goldberg. But yeah, it seems really weird that they have like this type of specialized belt that's like it's kind of like the same type of belt that you would normally get, like, when you win, like, the Greatest Royal Rumble, which that was, like, a really stupid belt, and was only meant just only for Crown Jewel specifically, and now they're gonna have a belt just exactly the same type of thing of, like, the Greatest Royal Rumble belt, and this one is just there just for, like, having it as, like, some sort of, like, bragging rights. So it's like, so basically, even though that you're gonna be having, like, the WWE champion versus the world heavyweight champion, and then whoever wins that belt, like, there's no switching between the belts at all, so nobody doesn't really become like some sort of like more undisputed type of champion or whatever. They just get like this whole other type of belt instead. So now you have like two belts, but you won't really use that one for really like for just for like the TV purposes at all. It's just only just for the pay-per-view, which that's really confusing. But I believe now we should be, I think, going over to where Yosuke is at some point around over here. Yeah, because we don't really need to bother around with Kanji anymore. I think we're okay at this point in time. So, we already went and did our own type of spending of our time with him already previously from the other day. Yeah, and normally for what you guys will probably see me go throughout this Let's Play of like the different characters and kind of social linking with them is that we'll just drop from each of the different characters on those certain days so that we don't really have to have the same type of character over and over again, which that would just be a little bit too annoying. So now we're going to be chilling around with Yosuke here over at the Samagawa Plains here for a sec. And he's still kind of mourning over the loss of his girlfriend, though. Well, from what we went and witnessed before, right? That was during the time of the first of many events that did happen in the TV channel. No. And but at least we got whoever was the killer, right? Because that was Mitsuo Kubo, even though that he was the one that at least kind of fall for the actual like planned attack and everything that happened within there, but there is still someone that is still pulling the strings with what's going on with Mitsuo Kubo, of course. So, you know what? We'll just say I understand, and I think that's what we're just going to kind of just stick by with that for the time being. Oh, and by the way, since we are recording this on the October 14th, I just want to go and just say that today is actual Thanksgiving Day. I believe yesterday during the video that I was doing before, I know that I did say Happy Thanksgiving, but that was more so of Thanksgiving Eve, which normally I don't know why people always have to put Eve like before the actual day that does happen, but yes, today is the actual day of Thanksgiving for the Canadian side of things. So if you are a Canadian, if you are watching this episode right now, Just want to go and just say is happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully you are having a great Monday out here so far to go and experience for what your dinner is going to be all about. I know that I'm going to be spending time with my family and having some Thanksgiving as well, and I'm always a big fan of whenever my family makes like anything holiday related food, so that should be really cool. I don't know why we went and just pat him on the head. We should have just gave him a hug or something. Like, he doesn't even seem like he's like 12 or like 10 years old. He's not like even a kid anymore. But you know what? At least we were able to get the option just for that anyways. But yeah, so now we're going to go spend time with Dojima once again. Just kind of just chill around for a little bit. Just trying to make sure that we keep on boasting him up a little bit. Oh, and mind you, by the way, when you start reaching into like the time of, I think somewhere around within like the February month, you want to be a little bit careful, because that's when you'll start to see that some of your characters are not going to be really wanting to hang out as much anymore. And that means those expiration dates will be showing up at some point soon. But for right now, since we still got like plenty of other months ahead within our time, for right now, we're basically fine at this point. Most of our characters for right now that are on our team are like almost done here pretty much soon. So I bet you probably by like the time that like December rolls around, when we do have to go and try to capture Murray and make sure that she gets on out of that TV pretty much soon, I think everybody will probably be maxed out at that point. So now we get to go and spend some time with Rize, our original potential girlfriend that was supposed to happen. Originally, I was going to be meant to have, I guess, like within the game, to have more of an intimate relation with her, but I guess instead I wanted to just choose Marie. Because, like, I don't know, like, in the in-game lore of Persona 4, I don't know if, like, your main character is actually, like, in a relationship with Marie to begin with. So now we get to at least learn a little bit of some stuff that is happening right now with Rize. We get to learn a little bit about her backstory and how that originally before that she was getting bullied, and then when she got her modeling position, then everybody kind of went and changed around, and then that's how she got more popular, and then she was able to have more friends. So that was pretty interesting about with that. You know, whenever I look back at, like, episode 1, when we went and first saw, like, Rize, like, on the TV, like, I was, for me, like, since I never really went and played through, like, Persona 4 all that much, like, I didn't really realize that with her being on the TV, that she was going to become a part, like, of a said character at some point down the road. But since we are getting ourselves closer to the end of this episode, just wanted to say is thank you guys so much for going and checking out for today of Persona 4 Golden. I'll be seeing you guys in the next one for when we have to go continue onwards with some more social linking for the time being. I believe the exams should be coming up as well throughout the school for what's going to happen within our time too. So we'll have to be on the lookout for that. But again, for right now, more social linking will be happening next time, but the exams will be showing up as well soon. But anyways, see you guys in the next one, and of course, peace.